On my wedding day, my family disowned me and left me an old rusted shed in my grandma's will, while my sister got the mansion. Everybody laughed. Until we found out what was actually inside that shed. My name's Maya, 26 years old, and this is the day my whole family turned their backs on me. I was marrying Eli, a construction worker, good heart, empty pockets by my parents' standards. My mom and dad, country club people, old money, image obsessed. They wanted a son-in-law with a title, not a tool belt. The morning of my wedding, my mother walked into that bridal suite and said, "Marry him and you're not our daughter anymore." My dad didn't even look at me. My sister just smirked. I put on my dress anyway and walked down that aisle alone. No father to give me away, no mother in the front row. Just Eli waiting. They cut me off completely after that. No calls, no texts, nothing for 2 months. Then my grandmother passed away. She was the one person in that family who never judged me, who used to slip me $20 bills and tell me, "Don't you dare shrink yourself for anybody." I didn't even know she'd gotten sick. Nobody told me. At the will reading, my parents sat up front like royalty, waiting on the mansion, the cash, the stocks. My sister got the mansion. My parents got the investments. And I got a shed. My family straight up laughed. My mom said, "Guess she finally showed you your place." I took the key anyway. Wasn't gonna give them the satisfaction of a reaction. Weeks later, Eli and I drove out to clean the shed before selling the land it sat on. Rusted roof, busted door, spiderwebs in every corner. In the back corner, there was this old metal box mounted on the wall. We figured it was just a busted electrical panel, something the county would probably make us rip out anyway. Then Eli got quiet. He ran his thumb over the screws and said, "These aren't original. Somebody put this box in way after the shed was built." That's when I noticed it too. The screws were newer, cleaner, like they didn't belong with anything else back there. My stomach just dropped. We pried it open. It wasn't an electrical box at all. It was a floor safe, bolted into the frame behind it. Inside, real estate deeds to 4 rental properties my grandmother bought decades ago, under a name none of us recognized, until we dug into it and realized it was her maiden name, from before she married my grandfather. Properties worth over $2 million, fully paid off, generating rental income every single month. And a letter just for me. She wrote that she'd watched my parents chase money and status their whole lives and lose every ounce of family love doing it. She said she hid this on purpose, because she knew if she left it in the open will, they'd fight me for it or guilt me out of it. She wanted it buried somewhere only someone who truly needed a fresh start would think to look. She said, "You were the only one who never asked me for anything. That's how I knew you'd take care of it right." When my parents found out, they tried to sue, claiming fraud, claiming she wasn't of sound mind. The court threw it out in a week. She had lawyers, notarized documents, everything ironclad. Today, Eli and I run those properties together. We fixed up that same shed and turned it into a little office on the land. And every time somebody asks me how we got started, I tell them, it was left to us in a will everybody laughed at. My parents still haven't reached out. Honestly, I don't need them to. Because the day they threw away their daughter was the same day my grandmother made sure I'd never need their approval, or their money again. If you believe real love and real family can't be bought, smash that like button and comment "shed" if you saw that twist coming. Subscribe for more stories like this one. You already know I've got more.